Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the lab, and in today's video we will be doing something really special. As you can see, we have a rotary display table that you can use for video production or just showing off some things to your friends. It's a really useful tool that you can use for pretty much anything. So let's get right into the video and I will show you how to make one. So in today's project, as you just saw, we will be building a rotary display table. So let's actually see what you will need for this project. So obviously you will need some sort of motor. Now, in terms of a motor, you will need a specialty motor. You can find these in microwaves. It's a synchronous motor, focus, come on, yeah, which means this one is 4.8 RPM, revolutions per minute, so it has a gearbox in it which reduces the speed greatly. You can bolt it like that and it's straight 120 in, which is perfect. Second thing you will need is a base. Focus. You can use any kind of base you want, metal, plastic, wood, whatever. Just pick something that will be able to fit your motor nicely and hold it in place. Now the second thing you will need is obviously the rotary display base, which I will use this piece of aluminum. As you can see, it's a pretty big chunk of aluminum, and I had sanded it just a little bit and centered out the thing so I can drill a hole and stick it right on there, and put something on top, and it will look absolutely astonishing. So you will also need a 120 volt cord, which I don't have ready right now when I'm filming this, but it will be ready later. So let's actually get to the next step of building your rotary display table. So guys, after a lot of messing around, I ended up making this. So pretty much we're down to the last layer of wood. It's really thin. It's about 1/8 of an inch, and we're right there. Okay, and I did make a hole accidentally, but that's all right. So anyway, pretty much the synchronous motor goes inside like this. Okay, and it should be kind of centered. I mean, it's a little bit off, but nobody's gonna notice that, so that's all right. So what we do next is we take our disc, okay, and this is where the metal machining comes to play. So pretty much I have marked dead center on there, and I can show it to you maybe. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but I like to play with stuff. So pretty much if I take this disc and I spin it, as you can see, it's a dead center. Well, almost dead center, good enough for me. And it's actually pretty good in terms of how center it is. So I'm going to be using that mark. So I will drill a couple of small holes in this area to form a moon-like thing here, which this will fit into. And when it does fit, I might use some glue or I might not use some glue. I hadn't decided yet, but what I really need to do is insulate these things right here so they don't touch the metal. It's going to be a big spark. It's going to be 120 volt operated. So yeah, pretty much I'm going to draw that out and I'll be back. So guys, we have further continued into the project, and as you can see, we have mounted the motor with 2 screws. Then I had soldered my hot and neutral and glued the cable to the side. We took a black marker and painted the sides so it looks nice and black, so we wouldn't be able to see this under the thing right there. So the plan is to stick this into the hole and put some lubricant on these nuts, and they are glued in place with the super glue, so they should give us just the right height, that we could put some lubrication on it and it would slide on it like on a bearing, and that would give us the sturdiness we need. So here is the close-up of a disc. As you can see, I had to do some modification to it since I made the hole a little bit too big and it wouldn't work. Yeah, so that now fits nicely. The other side is nice and sanded right now, so this is our display side. It's mostly perfect. The only flaw is this cut here from a water jet, and this thing which I can't get rid of, and that thing, so you know, works out all right. So essentially this is how it will look like if I stick it like that, so it fits nicely. So I will just add some lube on it, and I will press fit the top on there, and it should be dead on there. So we're gonna add some super glue and it should be pretty much indestructible. So we are ready for the marriage of both of our things. So I'm just going to align it nicely, and I have to make sure it's in focus. Yes, we are. So I'm going to align it nicely, and we will press fit that onto the motor and give it a tap, or maybe something more than a tap. But I needed sturdy enough that it wouldn't wibble wobble on the thing, so now I'm able to spin the motor, and yeah, I think it's quite done. So I'm just going to plug it in, and as you can see, it spins, no problem. So now, because we have that bearing on it, I can put really heavy stuff on it, and it should be all right. So yeah, I will be back. I will make a couple shots of different things, and we see how it looks. And yeah, essentially I will use this for all of my videos from now on. So as you guys can see, by just making something really small like this, you can really change the way you film your videos. And I mean, isn't this absolutely beautiful design? I mean, it spins, it does everything you want, and you hide the cable behind it like that, and nobody's gonna ever know how in the world it spins. So it is powered by 120 volts AC. That could be a drawback for some people, but think about it. You don't need a big brick power supply or anything like that. Just plug it in straight into the wall and it works no problem. So guys, that's about it for this video. You all know what to do. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you hadn't subscribed already. And yeah, you're going to see some of my other videos on your screen. I really hope you click on some of them, and you'll make me the happiest person ever.
And yeah, as always, see you in the next video.